Okay, I got another package. They always get delivered around Hattie's nap time, so I always try to be quiet. Oh, there it is, up front this time. Blue Apron, let's check it out. All right, y'all, we got the Blue Apron box in, so let's open it up and see what this looks like. Insulation. Oh my, okay, I'll have to cut that out. I'm noticing, oh, the cards. It's raining outside today, so these just got soaking wet on the side of the box. They're very limpy. And tearing apart. So I'll show you those in a minute. All right, a big ice pack. Oh my. It's hard for you guys to see because of this thing, but there's this huge box kind of protector thing that it all just kind of fell out of. I don't like it. I just don't. Okay, hold on. This is just, it's just like, I think that Blue Apron should do what I'm doing and try out some other delivery services to see how foods get delivered. This, I will say when I cook a meal how expensive it is, but I know that it's too expensive for this, just to kind of be all jumbled up in there. Knickknacks. This is the crispy curry chicken. Seared chicken right here. The French onion burgers. The rolls got kind of smushed all together. Potatoes, tomatoes, another random bulb of garlic floating around, pre-busted. Onion, it looks like a nectarine. A cucumber, or no, a zucchini. Sorry. It looks like I don't think that's a poblano pepper. It could be. It just looks like some type of pepper. Green onion. Here's our chicken, which is, you see all that juice? I'm glad it's in like this thing. It's in a package within a package, and there is chicken juice everywhere in the package. I'm gonna set that in the sink. Another chicken that doesn't have juice everywhere. And our beef right there. So, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So these are our instructions. The rain kind of messed with them. So crispy curry chicken is one of them. Seared chicken and honey chipotle sauce. And French onion soup burgers. I'm really excited to try this out. Luckily, on these websites, or if you get the app, they typically have these where you can download it or just pull up the app and read the recipe that way. I prefer having a recipe card. I've just gotten used to that. I'm a person of habit, like we've kind of talked about. But that's really handy when you have cards that are tearing apart. But if they dry, they'll probably be just fine. So anyway, all right, next time I see you guys, I will be cooking a meal. Thanks. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my little cooking segment video. I am back again without my mama, but I am thinking that one of these subscriptions that I try out, I'm gonna get her over here and she's gonna cook it, and I'll just be her little side partner, probably cringing at everything she's doing that I would do differently. Today we are trying out, as you already know from the previous clip, Blue Apron. And as I mentioned in the previous clip, I did not like how it was packaged. It's not that I'm not gonna like the food, but I didn't like the packaging. So let's see what we got here. I threw everything in the fridge. There's a lot happening in my fridge. Things are everywhere. I got out the onion and the scallions, the green onion, potatoes, the burger buns that were semi-smushed, the ground beef, and here is our knickknacks sack. Knickknacks sack. So one of the things, before I get started, I look over this thing. This is new to me. I've never cooked a Blue Apron meal before. This is my first meal of the box that I'm cooking. And I'm looking to see where it says bust out or whatever. And I do not see that anywhere. It says ingredients and that's it. I mean, obviously on the back it has the recipe steps. But it doesn't say that I need to get, you know, my usual. I always keep olive oil, salt and pepper out, and of course you guys know. But I forgot to get it out this go around, is the little ranch powder seasoning. So we're gonna open up the sack and see what all it contains. You know I miss my brown sacks. You know that. If I go with a different food subscription after all of these different kinds I'm trying out, and they don't have a brown sack for my trash, I'm gonna have to figure out like something. I'm gonna have to figure out something. All right, creamy mustard sauce, sweet pickle relish. Y'all, I don't like sweet pickle relish. I don't like sweet pickles. I only like dill pickles. So I may swap this out for some dill relish that I have in the fridge. I'll try it, but I like to try new things, but that's something that I know I don't love. This is something. White cheddar cheese. Ooh, I like some white cheddar cheese. Y'all know I like the cheese. This doesn't look like it's enough. Not for Phillips. I mean, I know I'm a Horn now, so, but, and I say Horn as in H-O-R-N is my last name. I know it can sound a little funny. But us Phillips gals, man, we like our cheese, so I don't know if I'll supplement that. Some shiitake mushrooms that are dried, flour. So I'm used to getting out flour out of my own pantry when it calls for that, but not with Blue Apron. Vegetarian Worcestershire sauce. We all know that one's a tough one to say. Sherry vinegar. So it came with its own little vinegar. I don't have to be worried that, oh my goodness, I need to get vinegar. I keep white vinegar on hand. I don't keep all the other kinds, but one of my meals that I cooked recently called for, I think, white wine vinegar, and I was amazed that I had it, but I did. So this isn't gonna hold any of my trash, so I have to figure out my system. Tonight, I don't know if I should have mentioned this before, French onion soup burgers. I'm really excited to try this. The side is a creamy mustard potato salad, which I will probably sub dill relish with this sweet pickle relish it came with. I kind of read the back of it to make sure that I started getting some pots and pans out that I might need. And then, of course, I forgot my notebook over there, so I'm going to grab that and let you know the cost. Okay? All right, Blue Apron, $39.94. That is with a $20 discount. So add the $20 back. That's what you're looking at. What is that? 40 bucks, 60 bucks. You're looking at 60 bucks. So that's right around with HelloFresh, and it's right around with, I think, Home Chef that I've done, and Martha and Marley Spoon. The cheapest one that I've done is Every Plate. So that's worth me maybe going back to see what other variety of recipes they offer. That was kind of one of the issues with Every Plate, but that's not why we're here. We're not talking about Every Plate. Blue Apron. So Blue Apron, around 60 bucks for 3 meals, 2 servings a meal. Now, I know some of you are wondering, what do we eat on these other nights? And I've tried to think through that. Like, as I've been doing these, what are we eating when I'm not cooking one of our meals from a delivery subscription? And it's pretty much wings. So Jonathan and I love Wingstop. I try to limit it to once a week. But here lately, It has been a little crazy in the Horn, H-O-R-N household. And it's been like twice a week. So anyway, I'm glad to get a box in the mail today because we need to cook here at home some. I'm going to get started. I am excited to try it, but y'all, it was a little dampening to my spirits to open up that box and just see it everywhere and not as organized as I would like it to be. I mean, even in the other boxes, they have the vegetables they have it all kind of together and not just hanging out in the box. So I'm trying to be excited about it. I am looking forward to this meal, but the whole opening of the box was not as enjoyable for me as the other ones. And I don't know why that should matter, but apparently to me it does. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I always say that, and I'm like, I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna fast forward some things, and then I don't get started like I'm doing now, but I really am. I'm gonna wash these vegetables and get going. Okay. Alright y'all, I have finished up the French onion soup burgers. So, a couple of things. It had the flour, it had the vinegar, it had the everything. All I needed was salt and pepper and olive oil, which is what I'm pretty much used to with HelloFresh. Not really requiring a lot of pantry items. So I appreciated that. I'm interested in this little potato salad we have going on. That's different. I haven't had that before. And like I said, I've been doing HelloFresh. Well, I didn't say this in this video, but in a previous one. I was doing HelloFresh since January, so I've had a lot of experience with them, and I've never made a potato salad. That's not to say that they've never offered one, I just may not have picked that particular meal. I had a little incident where I did not follow the instructions very well, but I think it's going to be fine. So it had me drain the mushroom liquid. I had to put hot water in with the shiitake mushrooms that were dried, and it had me drain the water into the pot, but I didn't realize at first I was supposed to do olive oil and flour, and instead I did the olive oil, the shiitake mushroom water, and then I heated those up and then did the flour. So it was really clumpy. I don't know if that messes with the flavor at all, but I realized I had a little incident with that. I was really disappointed I didn't actually use the mushrooms. I really like mushrooms, but then I tasted one that was, and I didn't like it at all. But if you would have used them in some butter or something, I don't know. I just kind of hated I didn't get to use it. We were rating these meals, and at the very end of my little series here, so professional, then I'm hoping to kind of go over what we rated the meals to be. So we've had some winners and we've had some that were just kind of eh. So we'll go over that at the end in our closing statements. But anyway, it's time for dinner now, so I'm going to call them to come eat, and I will catch y'all with our next box that we do. And I'm not sure which that one is. I'll have to look at my little notebook. So thanks for being with me today, and I hope that this video finds you well. That's a ridiculous thing to say. Thanks for being with me today. I appreciate it. Bye! I go, and then you see if the sound is on. Okay, and now you go away so I don't feel weird filming, because I already feel weird.